share this recipe with you. It is a recipe that my niece brought to one of our family dinners last year, either Christmas or Thanksgiving. And it was so delicious that we've been sharing the recipe and everybody's making it. So Thanksgiving dinner is at my house today. So I'm going to attempt to make these. It's Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to call them Tamela's Brussels sprouts because it's her recipe. So what you do is first you brown, in this pan I browned a whole pound of bacon, which I have over here, just draining on some paper towel to get off the excess grease. And then to the same pan I just added one large onion chopped very finely. And these Brussels sprouts, they're chopped up. There's about, I want to say 4 to 6 cups of chopped Brussels sprouts in here. And so I'm just going to let these kind of reduce down a little bit. I might even put the lid on to let some steam get in there. And then I'll be right back. After I let the Brussels sprouts reduce a bit, I chopped up that bacon and I added it to the Brussels sprouts in the pan. So we have onions, bacon, and Brussels sprouts in the pan. And now to that, I'm going to add these 2 apples that I've chopped up here. I sprinkled them, I chopped them up about 15 minutes ago, and you notice they're not going brown, maybe a little bit, but not badly, because I sprinkled some salt on them. That's a tip of my mother-in-law's. If ever you're peeling any fruit that goes brown, and if you're like making apple pies or something, when we're peeling our apples, always put a little bit of salt in some water and throw the chopped apples in there. This time I only just sprinkled some salt on top of them just to prevent them from browning before I put them in the pan. So I'm going to add these apples to the mixture in the pan. Here is the finished Brussels sprouts dish. And you can see it's got bacon, onion, apple, and it smells delicious. I did sprinkle a little bit of Himalayan sea salt on it. And I also put, whenever I'm cooking a turkey, I don't know why I've done this for 30 years, I always boil the neck to make some broth. So I use a little bit of the broth in here just to give it a little bit more moisture. And we have a perfect taste tester here. Richard, could you please taste this and tell me what you think? I'll give you a little bit of the, where's the apple? Some bacon. Oops, did you get a Brussels sprout? No, it might be a little hot. So, can you taste this for us and tell us what you think of that dish?
Good.
It's good, isn't it?
Very good.
Tastes better than regular Brussels sprouts. It's really nice. And it's like kind of sweet. It's just a nice side dish. An excellent and a little bit different than your usual. If you have people that are not Brussels sprouts fans, try this. I think they will love it. I am just going to leave it on really, really, really low because I have a simmer select right there on my stove. So I'm going to put it right on that simmer select, just to leave it until it's time for dinner. So I hope you give these a try, and like I said, they're a wonderful accompaniment to any meal. Tamela's Brussels sprouts. Thanks for watching.